Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we cut through the noise to get straight to the good stuff. Today we're looking closely at a tool that's making some waves, the VEVO 50 amp Plasma Cutter, our source. A really good review from the Savage Reviews YouTube channel. They asked the big question, is this thing a budget beast or a garage gimmick?
Yeah, and just quickly for anyone maybe not familiar, an air plasma cutter isn't like a laser beam from a movie. It basically uses super hot compressed air and electricity to melt and, well, blow away metal. Gives you a really clean cut.
Okay, so let's dive into this VEVO unit then. What are the sort of headline specs? What makes it tick on paper?
Well, first off, its size. It's pretty compact, and it's dual voltage, which is great, 110 or 220 volts. It gives you flexibility. Under the hood, it's got an IGBT inverter. That's just fancy tech for a really stable arc, even if your power fluctuates a bit. Helps get cleaner cuts, plus a digital display, easy to control. And it pushes out 50 amps max, which they say gives clean cuts up to about half an inch, especially on 220V.
Right, that stable arc sounds important. And what about those convenience things you mentioned, the pilot arc and torch modes?
Ah, yes. It's got a non-touch pilot arc.
Yeah.
It means you don't have to physically drag the torch tip on the metal to start. That actually saves wear and tear on your consumables, like the tip and electrode. And the 2T, 4T modes, basically, 4T is like cruise control for your torch trigger. You click it on, make your long cut, click it off. Much easier on the hand than holding it down the whole time.
Okay, makes sense. And it has safety circuitry too.
Yeah, smart protection circuitry, they call it. So if it gets too hot or overloaded or the voltage spikes or dips too much, it just shuts down. Protects itself before anything, fries.
So what's fascinating is how that translates from paper to, like, actually using it.
Hmm.
Does the Savage Reviews video back up the cut quality claims, especially given the price?
It does, yeah. The review shows pretty solid cuts on different metals,
Hmm.
stainless, mild steel, aluminum. You just need the right settings dialed in, of course. Duty cycle seems decent too, like 60% at mid-power, so it runs for 6 minutes out of 10 before needing a short cooldown. Lighter stuff, maybe 100% continuous cutting.
And the build, is it flimsy or?
No, actually, it's got a rugged metal shell, feels quite solid, and a handle. It's definitely much lighter and smaller than those big old shop cutters. That portability really is a big plus, moving it around the garage or even taking it to a different site. Much easier.
That's a huge selling point, isn't it? Especially for home workshops.
Absolutely.
But you mentioned the 110 versus 220 volt thing. What's the real difference there in practice?
Well, the user reports, like the review, show it really performs best on 220V. That's where you'll reliably get near that half-inch cut capacity with clean results. On a standard 110V household outlet, it still works, but you'll be limited to thinner materials. Definitely less punch. It's just physics, really.
Gotcha. So it's compact, seems capable on 220V,
Yeah.
but let's talk practicalities. The air compressor, that's key,
Yeah.
right? And safety. We have to talk safety.
Yes, crucially important. This cutter needs an external air compressor. It doesn't have one built in, so that's an extra piece of gear, extra cost you need to factor in. And safety, yeah, you absolutely cannot cut corners here. Plasma cutting is loud, it's incredibly bright, and it throws off molten metal slag.
So minimum gear.
Oh, minimum is proper eye protection, a welding helmet with the right shade, usually #9 or higher for plasma,
Yep.
ear protection like plugs or muffs, and respiratory protection, a respirator mask to filter out the fumes and metal particles. Seriously, that arc flash, it's not just bright light you squint at, it's intense UV and IR radiation. It can burn your eyes, burn your skin really fast, no messing around.
Right. So connecting all these points, who is this VEVOR cutter actually for, if someone listening is thinking about it?
I'd say it hits a sweet spot for hobbyists, maybe some light pro work. Think home garage stuff, car panels, making brackets, light fabrication, maybe some artwork. It offers a really strong price for performance ratio compared to the big industrial machines.
And who is it not for?
Definitely not for heavy industrial use. If you're cutting thick plate steel all day long or need super precise, intricate cuts for high tolerance parts, this isn't the machine. It's more that capable middle ground. Smart, cheap, and surprisingly capable for what it is.
So the verdict from Savage Reviews, and sort of our takeaway, seems to be it's genuinely capable for its intended use. It kind of punches above its weight price-wise.
Exactly. It makes serious cutting power much more accessible. And it's but you have to respect its limitations and, even more importantly, the safety demands.
It definitely sounds like a tool that redefines expectations at that entry level, provided you use it correctly and safely.
Right. And that brings up maybe a final thought for you listening. When you consider a tool like this one that offers near professional capability but absolutely demands strict safety discipline, How does that make you think about balancing the quest for better results in your own work with ensuring your own personal safety? It's something to really mull over, isn't it?